Okie dokie, we are back and we're actually looking at things for graphing quadratics in standard form. This is for Algebra 1, and it could be used for anybody if you've forgotten how to graph. Yesterday we hit the magic number of 60 subscribers. So if you're not one of those people, hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell. All right. So because I love fill in the blank type notes, especially for math, we are actually going to go through this. Now, there is one thing I forgot to take off of the handout that I was making last night is the graph thing. Honestly, if you can do all this, you should know what the graph looks like. Okay? Now, some of y'all are like, this is a lot. I understand. Yes, y'all are a lot. Okay? All right. For number 1, what is our A? Yeah, 1. All right. And if you forgot from yesterday, or may have been absent, or was physically present but mentally absent because you might be talking when I am, that remember A is the number in front of the squared, B is the number in front of the X, and C is just the lonesome person without anything. Okay. All right. So 1 is actually our A for this one. All right. B, what's the number in front of this X? 6. Okay. What's the lonesome number? 8. All right. So a lot of the stuff that we did yesterday about saying the A, B, and C is actually, we're using that today, believe it or not. All right. So this right here, this AOS, okay, that stands for axis of symmetry. That's basically an imaginary line. I know this is so funny. In math, we deal with all this real stuff, and now we have to find an imaginary line. And yesterday was an imaginary numbers. Okay, it's imagination. This is why, I blame opium because they used that like Tylenol back when all this was created. Okay, so we plug in this. This is our formula, the negative b over 2a. So we're going to plug in 6 right here, and we're going to plug in 1 right here. Okay. So what is negative times 6? Negative 6. Awesome. What is 2 times 1? 2. And what is negative 6 divided by 2? Yeah, negative 3. All right. That's your answer. You will also see it written as x equals negative 3. Either one is fine. Okay. Now, to find our vertex, the vertex is actually the only point on this imaginary line. I don't, just bear with me. We're actually going to take this point, this right here, this x we just found, and plug it into where we see x in the formula. Okay. Now, very important. En español, muy importante. Yeah, that is a 3. It's just may not be a very pretty negative 3. All right. So when we enter this into our calculator, okay, you should get negative 1. Remember, you have to use the parentheses around everything. Yes. What's negative 3 for? Negative 3 squared is positive 9 because negative times a negative. All right, so we actually get this right here, which is negative 1. That is our y. So when we write this for our vertex, we would write the x value, negative 3, and we would write this -1 for our y value. Okay, now I'm going to shrink myself. If I could only do this in real life. Thank you for laughing, that one student. Okay, I know. Look, shh. I'm going to pretend. Look, yesterday I had a student that told me that they love to look in my eyes when I speak to them, and I just kind of didn't sleep well last night. Okay, so really not looking forward to that class today. All right, so y'all look at this right here. All right, it's a chart. Yeah, but I've made it easier for you. So we're going to put the -3 in the middle, and the -1 goes right beside it over here. Now, I will probably change the way this is set up. A lot of students have a hard time seeing this when it's vertically. They like seeing it when it's horizontal, like it would look on the number line. Okay. This would be -4, -5. This would be -2, and -1. And the reason why I got that before somebody asks, because I know how that's going to go, is if we are looking at our number line, if -3 is here, -4 is going to be here, -5 is going to be here, -2, and -1. All right. Now, used to, we would make you sit here and do the same process we did right here and plug in these values to find that. I don't like that. That is too much. But there is a shortcut. These y values right here are actually at a ratio of 1a. So just watch. What is our a for this one? 1. Okay. So, all right, you ready? This is a hard one. What's 1 times 1? 1. Okay, good. We actually have people answer. Now, we take this and add it to what's in the middle right here. So what is -1 plus 1? Okay. Now, these other ones are at a ratio of 3a, which is 3. Okay. Now, so to get this, what is 0 plus 3? So yeah, so you take this and you add that to it. So 3 goes here, 3 goes here. And then this one was -1 plus 1. All right. Now, all right. Now, for some people, the ratios make 0 sense at all. I said for some people. But can I show you something that's not on your paper? Okay. I'm going to anyways, whether you like it or not. Okay. And it's math. And so I do lots of stuff that y'all don't like and I don't care. Why was my search history? Kids, chickens, crocodiles. Sword, alligator, pepper. Okay, there we go. That's what we need right there. What do I do when I'm teaching? How do people learn? Yeah, some of y'all like I don't know. All right. So let me make this. All right. What was our? Let me do this right here. This is the only time I will do this, and it's taking a little bit longer, but we need that. Ow, that was right in my ear. Good thing it's the ear that barely hears. So, all right. So if I were to plot these points, Okay, just watch, don't do. -3 down -1. Okay, the next one is -2, 0, -4, 0. The next one is -1, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, so this is what it looks like. Now, think about it like this. Slope-wise, what did I do to get from this point to this point? I went over 1, up 1. You mean it's a ratio of 1a? And to get from this point to this point, I went over 1, up 3, and that's where my ratio of 3a comes from. Now, where are we getting the a from? Right there. Okay, so now, used to, and again, just watch, we would torture students. I know. All right, we would make students do this. And actually, there's nothing wrong with students that actually have to do this and not the ratios. I don't really care. All right. So these two are going to be the same. I'm going to use -2. This gives me 4 plus -12 plus 8. All right. Well, 4 plus 8 is 12 minus 12. This gives me 0. That's the point I just got without having to do that. Well, what if we did it for the next one? Okay. What if we did -1? All right. Well, this is 1. This is -6. This is 8. All right. 8 minus 6 is 2 plus 1, 3. You can actually find these in either way. I just like the ratio way because it seems easier. And I think it's one of those things that seems so easy that some people are like, "Phew." It's like, I need it to be a little bit harder to understand. So I have two poisons I can pick from. I can pick from the ratios or I can pick from you plugging them in each time. I lose either way. Half the people like the ratios, half the people like the plug it in, and the other half people are like whack-a-moles. They're popping up from their phone every once in a while and they don't know what's going on. It's okay. Hey, that's the first problem. Are you supposed to know everything by the first problem? No. Quit shaking your head. Yeah, somebody was saying yes. All right. So, all right, we are about to find the A, B, and C. Again, we are about to find the A, B, and C. What is the A? Very good. What is the B? And what is the C? 8. Okay. So we're finding the axis of symmetry. We're finding that first x value. So we plug in our values. We plug in 2 here. We plug in -1 here. All right. What is the negative times 2? Awesome. What's 2 times -1? What is -2 divided by -2? 1. So we get 1 for our A right there. Or no, I'm sorry, for our x value. That means we can also try. No, no, I'm jumping ahead. Don't do that, Jeffries. Don't, don't do it. All right. So if I plug it in here, just as it's written, okay, because this time the negative's on the outside of the parentheses, so we have to square 1 and then apply the negative. All right. What should we get? 9. After we do this in the calculator, we should get 9. How did I get 9? All right, so this is 1 squared is 1 times a negative, so that's -1 plus 2 plus 8. Oh, I forgot to write a number. I said it, I didn't write it. All right, what's 2 plus 8? Minus 1. 9. That's advanced. Okay. All right, so where does the 1 go over here in our x column? In the middle. Where does the y go? Also in the middle. All right, now let's think about it. If we have a number line, here's 1. What's these two numbers right here? 2 and 3. So 2 would go here, 3 would go here. What's these numbers? Very good. All right. Now, what was our a value right here? -1. Okay. Well, so what's 1 times -1? -1. Okay. So what is 9 minus 1? 8. So that goes here and here. All right. Again, our a was -1. Okay. Now, what is 3 times -1? -3. So what is 8 minus 3? 5. I just got finished saying it was a 5. Sneeze. Oh my goodness. Dad sneeze. All right. Yes, that's a 5. That's the best I can do it. All right. So, believe it or not, we've done 2 problems in the amount of time it would normally do 1 without doing the ratios. That's very good. Okay. That's what we want. All right. Got people copying stuff down. Now, it should be a little bit better. Now, I say a little bit. It can be microscopically better than. All right. So, let's look. All right. On the your turn, I'm going to help you out on some of these right quick to help you set these up. All right. Number 1, this is on the back. What is my A value right here? 1. What is my B value? What is my C value? 0. Very good. All right. So go ahead and write that in. All right. That's all we're doing right now for this one. All right. What about on number 2? What is our A? B? C? 7. All right. Exactly. All right. All right. Let's look at number 3. All right. This is the one I was really wanting y'all to wanting to go over before I turn y'all loose on it. What is my A on number 3? -1. What is my B? Who said 0? Very good. And my C is 4. And this is why. Remember, this is the form Okay, there's not a term with the x right here, so that would be 0. All right, now I'm going to stop right here. Oh, y'all want to go ahead and do number 4? Okay, so what is number 4? What's my A? What's my B? What's my C? There you go. All right. All right. So now notice on this, whoops, trademark, that number 1 and number 2 look like what we had set up on the front, but yet 3 and 4 don't have as much. That means you actually will have to do that on your own. I'm just trying it. Yes, you have to do these 4 problems on your own right now. Okay. All right. Again, thanks all 60 subscribers. We're trying to pump those numbers up. All right. This was graphing quadratics in standard form. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell. Good stuff, good things. Roll Tide.